grassroots program that is here for homeless families with children that need just a helping hand to get started and get back on track so they can get out into the world again in their own place.
The most important goal is to help a family return back to permanent housing, and we try to provide that to them with our skills that we use to help them get jobs, to get financial assistance, help them in searching for apartments so that they can leave us and go to a permanent home.
We educate people when they're here. We don't just give a roof over their heads. We don't just give them food. We don't just help with clothing. We help them be sufficient and successful in the future. And that's really what it's all about.
A year ago, I never would have imagined myself actually where I am today.
In this region, we're one of the only programs that allow the entire family to come. So if there's a grandma that was in the house with you when you got evicted, she can come too. If there's a husband, he can come too. Wife, children, the whole unit that was displaced can come and seek help from us. So that's a very unique thing.
We strive to keep the family together because there's nothing like a family being together.
So the volunteers will make dinners at their home and bring those dinners here each night of a 7-week rotation. Other families will host, so they'll come in and either a couple or a family with children will come and hang out with the other families, play with the children, and learn and get to know the families that are here and develop relationships sometimes with the folks here as well.
I love the volunteers. They make time, they bring meals, they engage with the children.
And I love the opportunity to share and to show support to the families, compassion to them, and most of all, love. And love is a cure for many, many misfortunes.
I think that the folks that run MIHN are really dedicated to supporting and helping homeless families. I think it's important for folks to know how much work goes into that and the commitment that everyone here has going above and beyond what probably their job descriptions are. So I think that's important, again, for people to know that.
Everybody here has made a huge imprint on our heart. That is incredibly I'm grateful for, my family's grateful for, and I get teary-eyed every time I think about it. So it's just been a huge positive experience.
Back in April of 2015, we had a glorious moment. A private benefactor gave us a new house that had been renovated here in Leominster, but there's a caveat to that. The caveat is that we have to raise money to match the gift that they gave us.
They didn't want to have their investment in the house and then have it go by the wayside, that it doesn't get taken care of. So he or she required us to do a matching gift on that amount to raise the funds that will go into an investment fund over at the Community Foundation, and then we will be able to draw 5% of that money year over year to help maintain the building.
The private benefactor gave us a wonderful gift, but they want to make sure that it's taken care of for generations to come. So by us going out and raising money through a capital campaign, and our goal is $300,000, if we are able to reach that goal and put that money into an interest-bearing account, we will ensure that this building will be taken care of into the future.
I want people to be more aware, whatever media we can use in getting to the general public, and knowing that they have an opportunity to help in the smallest or the largest way.
We want people to understand the mission. It's about families. It's about the community here in the Leominster-Fitchburg area and taking care of our own here in our community.
If I were in their shoes, maybe I'd like somebody to help me. So I find that pretty important, and hopefully people would heed to that message.
You know, homelessness, it's something that it's hard for many people to understand until they're touched by it. But it could happen to any of us.
It came from the churches, it came from the community. It's sprung up, it's been people just wanting to help families in need. It didn't come from some higher government organization or whatever. It just came from people wanting to help other people.
The folks that come in here are families that need help, that have run out of options. You know, there's no one that will take them in, and we're here to provide a service to our community. If it happens to you, we're here.
Everybody just wants to help. I mean, that's why they're doing what they're doing. It's just we're in need of some extra special kindness and love, and they're free for the taking per se, and you just gotta soak up as much as they can give, and because they've got it, and it hurts, because it hurts in a good way.